The jungle began to thin as the group neared the mountain. Towering cliffs loomed ahead, their jagged edges glowing faintly under the golden light of the setting sun. The path ahead was steep and winding, disappearing into the thick vegetation clinging to the rocky slopes. Rexy stopped at the base of the trail, his claws gripping the earth. This is it. If the map is right, the treasure is at the peak. Trini unfolded the map fragment, its lights pulsing faintly. The artifact's glow is pointing us up. It's like it's guiding us to the final piece. Perry stared up at the mountain, his crest drooping. Up there? That's a long climb. I wonder if there's something waiting for us at the top. Raptor smirked, leaping onto a nearby rock. Then we face it. We've come this far, haven't we? Stego nodded, his deep voice steady. Together. That's how we've done everything else. The climb was challenging, the path uneven and slippery in places. Rexy led the way, his powerful frame helping to clear obstacles as they ascended. Trini carefully balanced the map fragment, her eyes starting between it and the trail ahead. The trail gets steeper up ahead. Watch your step. Raptor darted ahead, his claws digging into the rocky terrain. Steep is good. It means we're getting closer. Perry lags behind, glancing nervously at the steep drop beside them. Easy for you to say. Some of us don't have climbing claws. Stego chuckled, steadying Perry with his tail. Just focus on the path. You got this. The group paused on a plateau, catching their breath near a small waterfall. The view was breathtaking, the jungle stretching out endlessly below them. Rexy gazed at the horizon, his voice quiet. We've come so far. It's hard to believe this all started with a dusty old map. Trini smiled, adjusting her pack. And now we're here, one step away from uncovering the treasure's final secret. Perry slumped against the rock, his voice lighthearted despite his exhaustion. Let's just hope the last step doesn't involve another guardian. Raptor grinned, his yellow eyes sparkling. I'm ready for whatever's next. Bring it on! With renewed energy, the group continued their ascent. The path grew steeper, the air colder, but the golden glow of the artifact grew brighter with each step. Trini glanced at the map fragments, her voice filled with anticipation. The peak is just ahead. We're almost there. Rexy looked back at the group, his green eyes shining with determination. Let's finish this. Together they pressed on. The promise of the treasure and the secrets it held, pulling them forward toward the summit of Jurassic Island. Chapter 5. A New Legacy. As the group reached the mountain summit, they stepped onto a wide plateau. The air was crisp and thin, carrying with it a sense of reverence. The ground beneath their claws was smooth, etched with intricate carvings that glowed faintly in the golden light. Surrounding the plateau were towering stone pillars, each adorned with swirling patterns and ancient symbols. Rexy stopped at the center, his green eyes scanning the area. This is it. The treasure is here. I can feel it. Trini unfolded the map fragment, the artifact glowing brighter than ever in her pack. The map says the final clue should activate here. We just need to figure out how. Raptor darted between the stone pillars, his tail clicking with excitement. So what's the puzzle this time? A riddle? A lever? A secret button? Perry hung back near the edge of the plateau, his crest twitching nervously. I don't know. This place feels alive, like it's watching us. Stego lumbered toward one of the pillars, studying the glowing symbols. These carvings look like the ones from the tree in the cave. Maybe they're part of the key. As Trini carefully placed the artifact on a carved pedestal at the center of the plateau, it began to pulse with light. Beams of golden energy shot out from the artifact, connected to the stone pillars. The air filled with a low hum, and the ground beneath it trembled slightly. Perry yelped, stumbling backward. What did you do? Trini's voice was calm but focused. It's activating the final test. Stay close, everyone. Rexy steps forward, his claws digging into the ground as the golden light spread across the plateau, forming intricate patterns that pulse like a heartbeat. Whatever happens, we stick together. The light formed a massive circle on the ground, depicting dinosaurs standing together around a golden artifact. The pillars shifted, their symbols aligning to create a unified pattern. Trini gasped as the light collected, or something, into a large holographic image above the pedestal. It depicted the artifact they had found, surrounded by what appeared to be the treasure's guardians. This is it. It's showing us the treasure's true purpose. The holographic image shifted, showing dinosaurs using the artifact to not for greed, but to bring their community together, share knowledge, and protect their land. Sego nodded slowly, his voice thoughtful. The treasure isn't just gold or gems. It's a symbol of unity and wisdom. Raptor grinned, his claws resting on his hips. Well, that's cool and all, but does this mean we're the new guardians? Rexy smiled, his green eyes glowing with pride. Maybe it does. We've proven we can face the challenges together. Trini placed a claw on the glowing artifact, her voice steady. Now let's make sure it's safe. For everyone. With the light from the artifact shining brighter than ever, the group stood united, ready to uncover the final mysteries of Jurassic Island. The artifact's glow grew brighter, and the ground beneath the group's feet trembled. The pillars ran and shifted again, revealing a hidden panel at the base of the central pedestal. Trini stepped forward cautiously, her claws brushing against the ancient carvings. The map fragment said this was the final step. The treasure should reveal itself now. Rexy watched it tensely, his green eyes focused on the glowing artifact. What do we have to do? As if answering his question, the carvings on the panel illuminated, forming a sequence of symbols. Trini quickly scanned the pattern, her voice calm and steady. It's another test. We need to match the symbols on the artifact to these. If we get it wrong, it might deactivate. Perry's crest twitched nervously as he glanced at the trembling ground. Or worse, it could wake something up. Trini carefully placed the artifact on the panel, aligning its glowing light with the first symbol. The panel emitted a soft hum, and the first symbol lit up. That's one. Raptor crouched next to her, his yellow eyes scanning the panel. Let me guess, if we get this wrong, the whole mountain shakes us off like fleas. Sego chuckled, his deep voice steady. Better not mess up, then. One by one, Trini matched the symbols. The light from the artifact, growing steadier with each successful connection. The final symbol glowed and air around them stilled. That's it. Did it work? The central pedestal opened and the artifact lowered into a hidden chamber. Inside, a golden tablet rested atop a bed of shimmering crystals. Its runes glowed brightly, casting the entire summit in warm, radiant light. Trini gasped as she stepped closer. This isn't just treasure. It's a record, a history of Jurassic Island. Rexy nodded, his voice filled with awe. The true treasure isn't just about what's here. It's about what it represents. Perry peered into the chamber, his crest lifting slightly. So, we did it? No traps, no guardians? Raptor smirked, flicking his tail. Don't jinx it, Perry. The tablet emitted a beam of light, projecting a series of images into the air. Dinosaurs of all shapes and sizes appeared, working together to build shelters, protect their young, and share knowledge. Sego watched it silently, his voice deep and thoughtful. This is just what the treasure was meant to teach us. It's not about gold or power, it's about unity. Raptor folded his arms, his smirk softening into a smile. Guess this makes us part of the story now, huh? Trini nodded, placing a claw gently on the tablet. We're not just treasure hunters, we're protectors of its legacy. Rexy stepped back, his green eyes scanning the jungle below. Now let's make sure the story continues. We need to protect what we found. The group exchanged determined glances, their bond stronger than ever. As the golden light illuminated the island, they knew their adventure had created a legacy far greater than any treasure. The golden tablet hummed quietly, its glow now steady. The images it had projected faded, leaving the group in a tranquil silence. Rexy stepped closer to the pedestal, his claws brushing against its cool surface. The treasure's legacy is safe now, but we can't let it be forgotten. Trinity nodded, folding the map fragment and tucking it back into her pack. This map, it's more than just a guide. It's a key. If the island's history is ever in danger, we have the means to protect it. Raptor stretched, leaning casually against one of the stone pillars. So, does this mean we're officially treasure guardians? Sounds like a pretty cool title. Perry chuckled nervously, his crest twitching. As long as it doesn't involve more rapids or glowing guardians, I'm fine with that. The sun dipped lower on the horizon, casting the jungle in hues of orange and gold. The group stood together, the quiet sounds of the island filling the air. Sego let out a contented sigh, his deep voice breaking the silence. It's strange. We came here for the treasure, but it feels like we found something even more valuable. Raptor tilted its head, smirking. Like a good story to tell? Because I got plenty of those now. Trini shook her head, smiling. Like a purpose. We've proven that we can work together to protect something bigger than ourselves. Rexy turned to face the group, his green eyes reflecting a warm glow at the sunset. Jurassic Island will always be part of us now, and it's up to us to make sure its legacy is never lost. The climb down the mountain felt lighter, the challenges of their journey behind them. Trini kept the artifact safely packed, its golden glow peeking out faintly. Perry walked beside Sego, his voice filled with wonder. Do you think anyone else will ever come looking for the treasure? Sego smiled, his tone reassuring. If they do, we'll be ready to guide them, or stop them if we need to. Raptor leapt ahead, his claws clicking against the rocky trail. Let's hope they're as good as us. They'll have big claws to fill. As they stepped back into the jungle, the golden artifact's glow grew dimmer, as if content to rest now that its purpose had been fulfilled. The group exchanged smiles, their journey complete but their bond unbreakable. Trini glanced back at the mountain, its peak now shrouded in mist. We'll never forget this adventure. Rexy placed a reassuring claw on her shoulder. And we'll make sure no one else does either. With renewed purpose, they made their way back to Dino Valley. The stories of their adventure ready to inspire others to protect the treasures that truly matter. After days of navigating Jurassic Island's mysteries, the group had set into the open meadows of Dino Valley. The sight of their home brought a wave of relief and pride. The distant sound of the river and the chirping of familiar birds filled the air. Rexy stood tall at the edge of the jungle, his green eyes scanning the valley below. We made it! Back home with the treasure safe. Trini unfolded the map fragment one last time. Its light, now faint but steady. This map holds more than just directions. It's a record of everything we've been through. Perry sighed, his crest drooping slightly. I'll admit, I didn't think we'd make it out of one piece, but here we are. Sego chuckled, his voice calm and steady. That's because we worked together, every step of the way. As they made their way through the valley, dinosaurs of all sizes paused to watch. Whispers of curiosity spread among the onlookers, their gazes fixed on the glowing pack Trini carried. Raptor grinned, waving at a group of young dinosaurs who peered out from behind a boulder. Yep, that's right, we're the adventurers who just saved Jurassic Island. No big deal. Perry rolled his eyes, his voice teasing. You mean the ones who nearly got eaten by dillos? Raptor smirked. Details, Perry, details. Brocky lowered his massive head as the group approached, his warm, deep voice filling the air. Welcome back, my friends. From the looks of it, your journey was a success. Trini carefully retrieved the artifact from her pack, holding it up for Brocky to see. It wasn't easy, but we found the treasure, and something even more important.